couple of squads come in trying to finish their season as champions of the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. From the gun, give on the inside.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Wants to throw, it's Jenkins. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the big fella. Lots of running room. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Bobcats are on the move. Gonna run it. It's Chop. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the pressure. That's reeled in. It's Ellis. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Here comes the offense on second down. Leaves it with the running back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. And the Bobcats are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense.
He's going up top. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. To the ground with the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Bobcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He might want another play. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He caught it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They'll try it again from the one on 2nd and goal. Sticks it in his belly. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Slams ahead. They got 0 push up front and they stopped him in the backfield. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. Trying to bull his way in. And they will score. Touchdown, Bobcats. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. End off from the shotgun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And the Bobcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
On the move, it's Browning. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Going downfield for the big play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Bobcats. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch. Touchdown.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Pfeiffer. Still running at the 40. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Full wideout set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Under fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right on target this time. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Bobcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Touchdown, Texas State. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll give it to the back. He's loose. They stripped it out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Power football with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Sets up the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Bobcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll keep it himself. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Caught in the backfield, it's Browning. Once that ball was loose, offense did. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Pfeiffer. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Texas State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This is hardly a surprise after converting their first 2 4th down attempts. They'll try it again. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
It's complete on the right side. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted deep in his own end. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of times those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people, and you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team, and that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented. They're obviously motivated. I can't wait to see how they follow this up in their next game.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.